I'm up going. I can see you.
I can hear you.
Sound normal to you?
Yeah, you do.
That stretch of time when we were struggling connecting with your end, and ever since you've moved, like you were saying, I haven't had that struggle at all.
Yeah, that's good because I am literally, I have, well, I'm not in the basement anymore, but, which I'm sure helps. I have a Wi-Fi extender up here. So if I don't even know what to do if it doesn't work. Don't know what else I would try. Howdy, Sheldon.
Sheldon, how's it going? Sheldon, do I sound like I'm coming through okay? Does she sound like she's all right?
Be honest with us.
No, I restarted it because I was told things were sounding weird. So, how are we sounding?
That sounded like an exasperated gasp.
uh, Trying to get my motor going here.
Yeah.
It was dozing off, so it's kind of out a little bit, and I'm like, okay, gotta get the energy going.
Gotta get it flowing.
They're saying that I sound that's on me. No, it sounds like so you sound fine. Isn't that weird how that works? Like, why through a connection through my phone that I set up to send out the link, to start the live stream? Why would mine make me sound weird, but yours comes in perfect? Like,
I mean, don't ask me. I am not at all
just
technically logical.
it doesn't make sense to me why one would be one way and the other would like, nope.
Yeah, I don't even know. I am the worst person when it comes to this stuff. It is not Warhammer. I am too poor for Warhammer. Still traditional art. Um, but one day it will be Warhammer once I get good enough. I would never practice on Warhammer ones right now. However, we bought a 3D printer, and let me tell you, we have been 3D printing shit all over our house. Like, I am about ready to. We're gonna be seeing a lot more minis, but this is actually Hero Quest. Um, it's Jaws of the Lion, I believe, is the name of it. It's one of the expansions for Hero Quest. Um, so too poor for Warhammer. It's poor hammer. Exactly. Um, hey, Dan Goodwin. Because there's only so much bandwidth that can be split between both streams, and YouTube prioritizes the one with the better connection. See, Roland knows. Somebody knows these things. I do not, but somebody does.
Better than me, which I would have said is the case anyway, but it's like I'm the only one in the house, like the roommate's here, but she's crashed out asleep because she has to, she works two jobs, and so she has to do both of them tonight. So she's getting catching up on sleep. So there's no one else here. There's no one else using any internet at all for anything except me.
Hmm.
So why would there be a struggle? I don't freaking get it.
Yeah, no, I get you. Like my sister-in-law was telling me today, she was like it's her fiance, and her um well, I guess my brother-in-law, her brother that lives there, and at their apartment. I mean, they live right in the middle urban area out there, and they should have no issues with internet. But for some reason, they can't all be streaming at the same time. Things like she said it's crazy. Like it's just terrible connection.
Uh,
If they all, I don't know. I guess it's just weird stuff like that.
Well, I also have another theory. It's because I've had this phone for, I'm not even exactly for sure, 3 years, maybe four. But I like take immaculate care of these things. I've never broken it, I've never cracked it, you know
Sure.
what I mean? But at a certain point, I swear, every time I have one of these iPhones, it reaches a certain point where, like, Apple knows that it probably should be time for me to upgrade. So I swear, intentionally upload glitchy shit to make your phone start doing weird glitchy shit. It happens with everyone I've ever had, especially when um I would have a phone and I'd be on like a payment plan to pay it off, and 2 years later you can renew once you pay it off. And suddenly, right at the end of that plan, it suddenly starts acting just a little weird out of the blue. And then I get a new one and it's fine. It's perfect. But then at the end of the 2 years, it just starts getting glitchy. And my thing's been extremely glitchy over the last couple of months. And I'm like, there's nothing fucking wrong with it. It's, ooh, it's just aggravating the shit out of me.
You conspiracy theorist.
100% I'm right.
No, I know they used to force my updates too on my phone. I was like, I don't want this. Like, stop. And then my husband once said, he's like, there's a theory going around that those updates are actually bad for your phone. I don't know. There might be something to it because you're not the only one,
Yeah.
you know? Roland, isn't HeroQuest Hasbro's kid-friendly D&D alternative? Yes, basically. It's a family-friendly one. Although my kids would play D&D, like we don't care. But it's simple compared to like D&D. We play Gloomhaven too. It's a lot more simple than like Gloomhaven. But like my 4-year-old can play this one. So he has to have a little help, but it's pretty simple. Maybe you should just get a new phone, Rob.
Right? That's literally exactly what they want. And
They're
then
like, it's working.
you gotta just fall for it all the time. I would love for that to come out and be proven, like it was released. It was, the files were released that they intentionally fuck up your phone to force you to buy a new one.
Mm, that's true. It won't ever be though, because there's no money to be made in that.
So I'd have to be a whistleblower situation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sheldon says, he's not wrong. I work for GM. I seen a video about this lady noticing her battery life wavered when she updated on Apple phone too. Roland says Apple has been sued for their forced, is it obsolescence policies? I'm trying to read this on my phone, but my phone holder's holding that is locking.
Forced obsolescence policies. Yeah.
Yeah, that I remember thinking like, gosh, like I don't want to do this. Why should I have to do this with a device that I own? I we tend to, not always, we tend to do the upgrades where our phones will only cost us a couple $100 and then we own them and then we just pay the couple $100 type thing. Just because we have so many, like I have 2 kids that have phones and we have so many people on our plan. Like we are on a family plan in which his little siblings are on them as well, on our plan as well. So we usually don't have it where it's like, oh, which I think is might be even worse. But we usually don't have like a long term plan on ours, and so maybe that's why I would just be forcing it overnight. Like I would wake up and it's like it's been updated. I'm like I never. It's like your battery was over 50%, so it was able to update.
Yeah.
How do I opt out of that? Also, opted out of the old AI update on my phone. AI was condensing all of my text messages down and telling me a summarized version of them and all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Roland says, just like when Microsoft offered all those free upgrades to Windows 10 back in 2015, we were just talking about Windows 10 no shit over dinner. Because somebody we knew was saying they had to update from Windows 10, and I thought, didn't Windows 10 just come out? Like, it feel like, and my husband said, no, it's Windows 11 is the newest one, I believe, right now. And I was like, but he's like, but now you can't, it's not, Windows 10 isn't compatible with anything anymore because they made it impossible to use. So now everybody has to have Windows, the next Windows.
Yeah, it's all crazy.
Agreed. Crazy. Anywho,
Well, hopefully my glitchy sounding whatever isn't, ruining the experience for anybody.
no one's complained about it being glitchy, so maybe it went away.
Like whatever. We're just used to Rob being obnoxious something else is. So it's just kind of like a slightly different version of the norm.
There you have it. Slightly different version of the norm. I like it. I started watching one of your videos today. I didn't get to finish it, but it was one you were having Leo uh, pick out his favorite comic books, just or the comic books he would pick up just based on the covers.
Yeah, that was yesterday's. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to watch it. I just kind of got through like the first like part, but I was like, that's such a good idea.
I've been wanting to do it forever. And finally like, hey, you want to try that thing? He's like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yeah, that was a cool idea.
It was fun.
Roland says, no, it's still there. I just got used to the robotic filter.
Yeah, he's like, we just tuned it out.
Fair enough.
But because I've actually been like, all right, because my friend Danielle, she went and got a brand new phone and
Mm-hmm.
sitting there with this nice shiny thing. And then I look at it and it's like, all right, so I think she got an iPhone, I think 17 is the new one. And
Yeah, that's what I have.
and then I was checking because my ex-wife got Leo his own phone. I think his is a 16. So I was
Okay.
checking out mine. I think it's like a fucking 11 or something.
Yeah. I mean, before this one, I had a 13.
I'm like, so then like the little bit like I'm like, there's absolutely no because everything my phone does is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. But then I'm like, it starts getting a little twitchy, and then I'm like, but now I kind of want a new one just cause. So watch, I'll probably fold and go get a new one, right? And
Okay.
all these problems will just go away. Like, oh,
Oh. And you've done the thing they wanted you to do the whole time.
literally what will happen. Okay, it's motherfuckers.
My husband's saying he's not even gonna get a smartphone when another smartphone. He said he'll probably just his company will pay for a phone, but it has to be used for work. So he's like, I may just like have them pay for it, and then I'm just gonna not do another smartphone because he's like, I'm kind of sick of it. I feel like it's wasting my time. Which is also kind of how I feel about my phone, but
Sheldon says he prefers it sounding this way. Rob sounds more manly with the extra static.
no, that's fair.
Wait a minute. You're like totally, yeah, that
Without it, I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Just ki- I'm just kidding.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, imagine if I do get a new phone and then the streaming still sounds like shit.
And they're like, got him.
Yeah, we got his money, but we're not going to fix it. We heard him. We're going to mess with them.
We heard him talking that crap on us in our updates.
Thinks that we don't own every aspect of their lives. We'll show them.
Oh man, that's funny. Hilarious.
You're feeling better.
I am, yes. It is my own stupidity that puts me in those situations. And
Um,
it's not the first time it's happened. I knew when I woke up, I was like, this is going to be an all day thing because that's happened several times before just this year, or I guess this winter. I am just the worst at staying hydrated. And then it's been so cold that we're keeping our house so warm. And then we're keeping our house so warm, and the downstairs is still chilly. But then we've got the upstairs, which is gets so hot at night, and I don't wake up and drink, even though I can tell that I'm getting like super dehydrated. And then I've been working out because I have to look nice to wear this slutty dress for my sister-in-law's wedding.
Did you say slutty dress?
It is. I just make a joke because it is sluttier than things I normally wear. She's very fashionista-ish, and she's picked a beautiful dress, but it's off the shoulder and it is a slit all the way up to the pelvic. And I'm like, I'm gonna need to look a certain way for me to feel like I don't have to, but I
I
think it would be nice.
love it.
Yeah, I want to.
A big deal. And there'll be a lot of pictures taken. And
Yes, exactly. I'd like to. It's very beautiful, and honestly, I helped pick it out, so I'm making jokes here about being slutty.
I know you better than this. I know your sense of humor.
Anyway, yeah, so I've been working out, but I haven't been doing a very good job on keeping up on the water, and I just knew that day when I woke up, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. I'm gonna have a migraine. I'm not gonna feel like doing art because 'cause I'm just gonna be really out of it." And then I didn't do anything all day.
Maybe that's just a convenient excuse. You tell your husband, like, honey, I can't do anything. I just puked in the bathroom. You have to take care of the kids all day.
Yeah, he probably thinks so too.
Like, okay,
Sure.
just think so.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna hang out here because he actually took the kids and went to church and stuff. And I was like, all right, have fun because I'm gonna be here.
You're vomiting.
Hmm. How was your weekend?
Fine. I just had my boys and
Nice.
nothing crazier. Weird.
Dude, I cannot believe that the stuff that I ordered you, the other stuff came, right?
The cookies.
Yeah, the cookies, the Oreos and the cookies, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, those 2 things I ordered the same night as the Feastables, Mr. Beast, because you said they like Mr. Beast candy.
Oh yeah.
So, I ordered them, and I get that they're kind of, like, in demand because my kids were like, "Oh, everybody eats Mr. Beast Feastables." I was like, "Okay." These were, like, the little Valentine's Day ones or whatever. So, I ordered them that same night, and it's like, "Oh, it'll have to come separate. It'll be on there on that following week." And I was like, "That's fine." Nope. nope, just kept delaying it. Says it'll be there this weekend now. I was like, okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I've never had it that delayed before.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would take Mr. Beast money.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
wouldn't mind having that guy's cash.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? Yes. Okay, Roland, that's true. I will say Oreos probably are considered cookies, but there was a different type of cookies as well. So I felt like I needed to specify.
Specify. I knew what you meant.
But you're not wrong. Yes, Oreos are cookies.
You sent some Oreos and some other cookies. You're like, they're all cookies. Why are we splitting hairs here?
Okay, one were chocolate chip cookies and one. What's the proper way to eat an Oreo? In your opinion, Rob?
Um, with them, well, you know what's funny?
Mm.
Lily's sitting right next to me. I've got one.
Oreos?
I had a couple sitting right here. I always split it apart and eat the insides out, huh? But um,
Oh gosh.
but that is how I do it. That's how I roll. Feel odd just eating it just like normal, just the whole thing. It's always like, nope, split it apart, eat in chunks.
That's how I eat it too. I feel like I gotta twist them apart and eat them like that as well. I rarely don't eat them that. National Biscuit Corporation. Nabisco. Remember when were doing all these different flavors and then they had a cookies and cream flavor? Like isn't that what Oreos is? I do not remember their cookies and cream flavor, but 100% that is hilarious. I wish I did. I got into some of them. I really wanted. Um, it was for May the 4th be with you, I think. They had some Star Wars ones I got, but I really wanted some upside down ones for Stranger Things, but they were always sold out whenever I went to look for them anywhere around here. So,
Down ones.
yeah, for Stranger Things, they had
Oh, oh,
yeah.
right.
But I'll be honest, I feel like none of the flavors except for maybe the mint, which
Oh,
sometimes I'm in the mood for mint, really tasted good to me. All the rest of them just kind of tasted like dye to me.
yeah, I'm not into any of the other weird flavors, not at all.
Like they have like the one that's basically just vanilla wafer and cream, which they're okay. Oh, actually, I lie. There's another one. It's called blueberry pie. It tastes like blueberry pie. That is the only other one I've ever tasted. I was like, ah, okay, I like this. That was a good one.
Like, get just these all odd, weird flavors. It's like Doritos when they do these odd, fucking strange flavors. Oh, this one tastes like a barbecue pizza, and this one tastes like this. And I'm like, no, I just want a regular fucking Doritos, and then the Cool Ranch is fine. But these odd, disgusting flavors.
I'm not gonna lie, I really, really love the Doritos sweet chili or salsa verde.
Yeah,
Sure.
I've tried those.
Those are the only ones though that I like, other than regular Dorito, but
Right.
everybody likes regular Doritos. If you don't, I don't trust you.
Right. I remember distinctively and very specifically as a kid when I first got. I don't remember my first one, but being very young and like just getting to try them at some kind of party, and I'm like, how is it possible that a chip tastes this good? I think It was like the most amazing thing ever. Like this is magic.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
get to try like tortilla chips and stuff, and my dad likes plain like ruffles and shit like that. But then sometime I just got to do a freaking Dorito, and I'm like, this is it's like the gods have sent down this flavor. It's just I could not believe what I was tasting. I'm like 8 or some shit. I don't know, like very young.
Life began after Rob's first taste of a Dorito.
And I kind of have the same memory the first time I ever tried angel food cake.
Dude, yes.
I'm like, I've had cake, but this is like this. It's white and it's soft and kind of cloudy,
It's a
and it
sponge.
has, and it has the term angel food. So my young ass felt like it was some kind of like special thing.
It is. It's not felt like it is. Okay, my granny who just passed away, my Granny Smith, we would go over to her house to eat, and we'd always have hot dogs and soup. And then for dessert, no matter what time of year it was, because she would freeze it and she would make her own like strawberries. If it was during the summer, we'd have them fresh. But if not, she would have like her frozen strawberry, I guess not really a syrup, but like a preserves that she had made. And she always made that stuff. And I just remember she'd pour a little milk in hers with strawberries and angel food cake. Well, when she passed away, I knew my dad was having a hard time, obviously. And so I thought, well, what can I do? And I went to the store and Marcus is like, well, what are you going to get him? I said, I just feel like I need to get him something to make him feel better. And I go straight over to the bakery section. I'm like, angel food cake, get me some strawberries. This is what we're doing.
Aw,
I seriously love angel food cake. It just feels like summer to me,
yeah.
feels like happiness.
You know
I'm with it.
how like memory association can just make a thing just better,
Mhm. It really can. The food scientists that get paid to make ultra processed foods all high five each other when they hear that.
right? Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
I'm getting, you kind of got me going down this memory trail in my mind of shit that's kind of like that. Another one, there's two different types of cereal that I remember having a distinct, like, this is the food of the gods. And as this young person, the first time I tried it, two different things. Um, my parents used to always buy just standard cornflakes, right? Just cornflakes. But
Okay.
they came home with a box of
Frosted. Wait, what?
frosted flakes, just
Yeah.
because we just get the boring plain shit, and you get a little bowl of sugar, and you spoon a little,
Mhm.
and that's your fucking cornflakes. But then frosted flakes, what? Like I just I that one I have a distinct memory of when and where, and just like this is the most incredible thing ever.
That's awesome.
Then at the same time, I remember one time my parents bought a box of cereal for strawberry shortcake
Ooh.
character, whatever she is. I don't even know what she's like. Is she a cartoon character?
Yeah, so I never got into strawberry shortcake, but I know who it is.
Yeah.
It was like such a big thing for the girls.
Yeah. And I was like, it is girl shit. But then I'm like, I get it. I taste that cereal and that strawberry flavor again. Well, again, just like I can't believe how could anything be this good.
Love it.
Roland says my grandmother does something similar with chilled rice pudding, where she only makes it for birthdays and Catholic holidays.
Oh, yeah, see, and I feel like that's when things that's the type of scenarios where it becomes less about the food and the nostalgia that goes with it, because it's traditional and it's special. Like you're saying for birthdays and Catholic holidays, like, I don't know. I love that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome about the Frosted Flakes. I felt similar about that, about Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
We didn't get cereal like ever. It was expensive, and my mom is highly against processed food. I grew up not really on a farm, but surrounded by farms, and we had chickens and some random animals. And she hated eating processed foods, hated dyes, all that stuff. And I just remember we didn't have cereal very much. She would make homemade granola, and that was kind of what we ate, cold cereal wise. Um, so when we got like one day when she got like a coupon and decided that we could be treated to some Captain Crunch, some dyes, I was like, "What is this? It's cutting up the roof of my mouth, but this tastes amazing."
Yep. You're like, I think I'm bleeding, but I want more,
Yeah, it hurts so good.
right? Oh, totally. Yep.
And then another thing that I am super nostalgic about that everybody thinks is one of the weirdest things is do you know what farina is?
What is it?
Farina.
I don't think so.
You know what cream of wheat is?
Yes.
Okay. We grew up calling cream of wheat farina. I don't know where that comes from, but
Never.
that's what I remember my dad would get up early for work, super early before the sun was up, because he always worked jobs at like uh, animal feed places and tractor supply stores and stuff like that. And so he'd get up super early. And in the wintertime, he ate farina. He had a cup of, what postum is?
I don't think so.
It's like it tastes kind of like coffee, but it's not. It's like a mix. Like I don't even know. But and then he would have an unfrosted strawberry pop tart with butter on it. Now, if I eat that, people are like, it's weird to put butter on your strawberry pop tart.
No, there's a whole song about it. You know the song, right?
I don't. I didn't know it was a song.
Family Guy. It's literally called Have You Ever Put Butter on a Pop Tart?
No, I've got to look this up. You're joking.
Sing it to you. I 100% could. But
Okay, sing it.
in Family Guy, Peter and Quagmire, they become a bluegrass kind of musical group, and they sing the most, like one of their songs, because they just do like a quick snippet of each song. Like one of their songs literally is "Get out of the left lane, you stupid Asian bitch."
Oh my gosh.
But they
No.
do a whole song called "Butter on a Pop Tart." It says, "Have you ever put butter on a Pop Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop Tart? If you haven't, I think you should." And then so they play the guitar. And so then it goes to one of them. He's like, "I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with a piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world." And then the other guy goes, "He's talking Pop Tarts." And he says, "Then I took a stick of butter and almost began to shudder and scream like a baby girl." And they go, "I don't want a giant penis or a rocket ship to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble from a butterfruit and dough tart dream. So I put butter on a Pop Tart."
Oh my gosh.
Fucking
That is
and I love singing it. And people are like, "What the fuck are you singing?"
I,
The Pop Tart. And so I had
that
never
actually could be my theme song now.
I had never done it, right? Then I tried it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the fucking way to do it.
Dude, isn't it not? Okay, I'm glad that somebody agrees with me because my sister and I will only buy, well, we won't only, but for ourselves, unfrosted strawberry Pop Tarts so we can put butter on them. And my brother in law and other people are always like, this is weird. Like, buy the frosted stuff. Like, why are you putting butter on it? I'm glad that there's a song now that I can play these
Oh,
people.
kind of a creamy flavor to it. It's so good. It's like
I
I
mean, it's a pastry.
yeah, it never crossed my mind until that fucking song, and I thought it was kind of like it's funny, but the concept was stupid. Then one day, I toasted it. I took some butter and slathered it on. I'm like, oh, they weren't kidding. I'm so glad I got to introduce it. You're over here. I'm like, I love it. And people think it's weird. I'm like, it's been a thing in Family Guy pop culture for years.
That's so funny. I had no idea, and that makes me happy though. Yeah, I always get kind of crap for it, so now and I'm glad that someone tried it and they were like, "It's delicious," because it really is.
Yeah.
Oh geez, I'm like running. Sheldon says, "I grew up on farina. It came with government commodity foods." Yup, that's how we got it sometimes. Um, Postum sounds like something a postal worker going to postal would say. I'm going postum. I'm gonna have to find it. Ah, I wish I had my laptop up here. I swear it's a thing. It's called postum. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And it's just it comes in a jar and it looks like coffee grounds. Only it's not. I don't think it's from a bean, so I'm not sure. But when you mix it all up with hot water, it is a hot drink of some kind that tastes very similar to coffee. So I don't know. I'll have to find it. I'll have to it's real, I promise.
Yeah. You're not making it up.
Mhm. Farina is a brand of wheat, Roland says. Roland, you know everything. You're just a little wealth of knowledge.
Nolan's a smart guy.
He's just like, let me tell you about this, actually, the history. I love it. Hey guys, Mr. D Man is here. You have to turn it upside down and poke it a few times. What are we talking about now?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I am going to skip past that one. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna ask Dan, tell me more about this technique so I can.
Might be a band name. Talking about Postum, I'm believing. I swear, look it up. It's real. And I remember it had multiple different flavors too. So I don't
It's funny,
know.
cream of wheat, right? Because that's something I haven't thought of in years.
Yeah.
But that was a thing we all had as kids.
Yup. Yup. I had so much cream of wheat. I still get it too.
Yeah. Dan saying that's for buttering a Pop Tart. Yeah, that's the secret. Yeah, that's what he meant.
Oh, turned upside down. See, I just buy them unfrosted, so the tops are already like that.
Yeah, my oldest boy, he loves his Pop Tarts. So I try not to have shit like that in the house for myself, but I will. I'll have some here because he loves them.
Aw.
And then periodically I'll be like, boy, buttered Pop Tart sounds really freaking good right now. So
You are a kindred spirit. I am so glad. I'm happy to hear this. Should have sent you a box of Pop Tarts. Had I known.
like for your birthday next time, guess what you get?
I came out here to visit when we were building our house, and I came out here and I got to my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law's, or my sister and my brother-in-law's house. And they said, "Oh, we got you some treats." And he brings them out and he's like, "Oh, here's some Twizzlers." And he's like, "Here's some stinking unfrosted strawberry Pop Tart."
Yeah, you fucking weirdo.
Ah, good times.
Oh, okay, so Dan's saying, you get the frosted Pop Tart and then you turn it upside down and then you can do the butter. But now you have a buttered and frosted, and it's not like probably like oozing everywhere because because with the frosting on it, it's because that's what I do. I just take and I have it heat up. I just like spread the butter over the frosted part. I never thought to like flip it upside
What?
down and rail it from behind.
S- Stop it. That's actually a great idea. See, I've never thought about that. We just again, because that's how my dad did it. He just bought them unfrosted. I've never even tried them that way. Now I'm gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to get a box of frosted strawberry.
Get up from here once we're done. You're like, honey, if we don't have any freaking unfrosted Pop Tarts, one of us is running to the store.
Well, I'm gonna try it frosted.
Yeah.
Now that I've learned some new technique here. Isn't an unfrosted Pop-Tart with melted butter basically a toaster strudel? Don't you dare, Roland. Don't you dare.
Oh, we crossed a line.
Pop-Tarts will never be toaster strudel. Toaster strudel will never live up to a Pop-Tart. I'm just kidding. I've definitely had toaster strudel before too, but toaster strudel is softer and they're smaller, I believe. And you've got that little like white icing that you put on top of it after the fact that's okay. And they're frozen first. So,
think I've
and
had a toaster strudel.
huh?
I don't think I've ever had a toaster strudel thing.
Well, I'm an extremely unhealthy person and I have had them many times. How do you say powdered milk? Wait, there's no way you have frost. No, wait, what are we talking about? Mr. Demon says powdered milk. Oh, he's saying he likes powdered milk? That's not that. I have actually gone down the powdered milk. I would rather powdered milk, the regular milk moments too.
Oh,
Yep. It's good stuff. Ew, it's a free packet of donated semen from the Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh my gosh. That is now I'm never gonna have a toaster strudel again, Roland.
yeah, you can't. I can't have that stuff where there's a whole busted nut on it.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm never gonna be able to unsee that. Classic. I knew the Pillsbury Doughboy was freaky like that.
Got this innocent kind of persona.
Roland knows everything, so he's not lying. You know it's true. Mm.
You just yawn right there, and I have this instinctual thing that I do these days when someone yawns. Something me and Danielle have kind of created between ourselves at work
Mhm.
past the time. Whenever one of us yawns or sneezes, the other one looks at you instantly and tells you to shut the fuck up. Like she'll sit there just quietly, like I'm like, shut up, shut the fuck up, or she sneeze, and then she does it back to me, and then I kind of include the roommate into that. So now I'll be like in the freaking living room playing video games, and I'll sneeze, and she'll be back in her room, and she'll be like,
Hears you and she's like, "Shut the."
this whole thing we do, and then we do in front of the bosses, and they look like, what is wrong with you guys? Are you fighting? We're like, this is how we pass time. This is what makes us laugh. Makes us like children because we're stupid,
Don't worry about us.
right?
That's so funny.
So you do that. I almost just instinctively told you to shut the fuck up. You would have been like, what?
I actually wouldn't have thought twice about that.
I'm used to your shit, Rob.
I've been like, that's about right.
What?
That's about the gist of it. How is Danielle? Speaking of her,
But as far as I know,
She's about ready to graduate, isn't she?
she's real close. She's actually been out applying for jobs. Shit.
You
Well,
didn't like that. I can tell by the way you said it.
yeah, well, and I've never had a helper that's been as good as her. And
Yeah.
finding a replacement is going to be hard, even if I'm lucky enough to find somebody who's like trainable to get
Yeah.
them up to her level. It's just like starting back at zero. Yeah,
Mm,
I've never had anybody that can do literally at this point. It's kind of like almost anything that I know how to do, she can do, and it's only been me forever. You know what I mean? It's always been Rob's the only one who knows how to do all this shit, and there's finally someone who knows how to do it all too.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to, and the way things are going, she's probably gonna disappear right as shit gets really, really busy. So it's gonna be like now we're gonna bring on a new person right at the worst possible time.
That's fair. I'm sorry. Happy for her.
And
Sorry for you.
like I don't want to tell her like if you need to go, which you are, and she's trying, but I'm like I need you to go now so I can get somebody else in here and get them trained up at least to a certain level before shit blows up when the busy season starts.
Sure, sure.
And she was trying. She had an application into a brand new place, but they were looking for people with experience in welding
Mm,
industry.
mm.
So she was a little bit disappointed, but not entirely surprised.
Is it Damie? Chuck, where are you? Rob has the ink pen again.
Hey, I use these ink pens specifically from Chuck's recommendation.
Ooh. You know what? It's okay. One time we were on a live and
Yeah.
Chuck literally made a comment about the Micron brush pen and how terrible it is. And that was exactly what I was using. And I was just like slowly putting the cap on and moving it away.
I'm not using that, I promise.
I'm like, I was trying to demonstrate what not to do, obviously.
Oh, Chuck very much doesn't like those. I remember that. Like, they're fucking suck. And you're like, oh,
I was
well,
like, never mind. This is not happening.
Sheldon, when is the busy season? So I work at Home Depot. And so, you know, sales start that big time, obviously, right when winter breaks and the, spring. So, um, end of April, maybe things start blowing up and just like shit just starts showing up. And because right now we're in the midst of like the dead slow season, but yeah, once stuff starts showing up, it's truck after truck after truck because I'm in the receiving department bringing stuff in, unloading stuff outside, and it can get unbelievably like nonstop. And if you've got a crew of people who know what they're doing and you're there, you're all there and you're backing each other up, then it's kind of fine. It's challenging, but
Sure.
you've got someone who's like standing around, doesn't know what the fuck to do. You're like, oh, I'm gonna kill this person.
I've had those moments working at Home Depot.
Sorry, you what?
I've had those moments working at Home Depot. And then I ended up marrying him. So,
You married that motherfucker.
dude, he drove me nuts when he worked there before we, ever started dating, of course. But
Oh, really?
oh my gosh, I couldn't stand him. He drove me absolutely crazy. He would purposely leave the garden phone at the service desk so he didn't have to answer it on a Saturday because he was sick of getting calls. And I was like, you have to have that, dude. You can't just not answer the phone.
That's 100% true. Yeah, people would do that. There was this asshole that used to run the lumber department. I can't even remember his name, but he's just, I don't know if you'd remember him. He's this chucklehead who would show up to work and he was all about the LA Lakers. And he would be literally coming to work in the LA Laker outfit, meaning like the yellow t shirt with the yellow jersey over it and the yellow pants and the shoe.
Wait, he worked in the lumber department?
He ran lumber for at least a while. And
Didn't you run lumber?
not the only person.
Wait, did he work in receiving too?
I can't remember.
Because there was somebody who used to come in a Lakers jersey. I know exactly who it was, who worked in receiving as well eventually.
He might have at some point. I can't remember his name. All I remember is that he's like small town Utah thug life wannabe, and he ran lumber, and so I'd be calling the lumber phone, and I'm trying to like get a hold of him because I need these guys.
Sure.
So I'm walking through the department looking for the fucker while the phone's ringing, and I hear the phone ringing. Right?
No. Oh,
Well,
I'd be so pissed.
it's over at the pro desk, and he's dropped his apron, left the phone, left it on, and it's just ringing. He's the only one in the department, and he's outside like smoking. Like, motherfucker, you cannot just leave your phone when you're the only one in the department. You can't leave it running on and then just take off and then need to get
He's like, I just did.
him in his fucking Lakers outfit.
Yeah. Fuck you, Lakers, man. Just kidding. I think I know who it is. I can't even remember him working in lumber though, so maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Sheldon says, interesting way to handle a problem. Marry it.
Yep. Actually, that would not be the way. Luckily, by that time, he no longer worked there and it had been a while. So I'd kind of forgotten about the headache he caused me. But, you know,
Must have, because you married him and he put a couple babies in you.
just a few.
Must have. How old's your youngest now?
2. What?
I'm.
I know. Oh, I know.
Okay.
It is wild. Crazy time.
It's known as dereliction of duty and may result in a court martial. Well, by the time I found the fucker and unloaded on him, I'm like, hey, you're running this department. It's crazy busy as hell. You cannot drop your phone and then come outside to have a fucking smoke break for the 50th time. Like, you need to have your phone on you. Like, I don't care. That's just the rule, especially when you're the department head and you're running this shit. You can answer the phone. Like, here's what I needed. All I needed was like, hey, I'm not available for a minute. And I'll be like, okay, I got it. But I'm in the middle of another thing. So if I could call and say, hey, you got somebody needs some lumber cut, and you'd be like, okay, I'll be right there. Okay, got it. They're on their way. I'm gonna go do my thing. But when the phone just rings and rings and rings, and they're outside bullshitting, fucking talking with each other, him and a bunch of homies,
Bunch of homies.
they left their goddamn phone on and it's ringing. Oh, Rob loses his shit.
Mm. You didn't want to see Rob lose his shit either. That was a bad day.
He lose my shit before.
I don't think so. You
You,
would tell me about things that were annoying you. I wouldn't say you were losing your shit.
but do you actually see me like Rob having like a month?
Oh, no. No, I saw some people lose their shit, but not you.
Whenever you were around, I was kind of like, things were kind of cool. I'm like, this person makes me kind of like, even if it's a shitty day, here comes one of my favorite friends. I'm like, everything's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was. I got to the point too where I didn't take too much seriously there. Just did my best. I did once mess up an order, though. I don't know if you remember this or not, but it was for your department.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
So you weren't there, to be fair, okay? Nobody was there. They had nobody scheduled. And I had kind of learned a little bit how to order windows and doors. Okay.
Yeah.
And I had even gone with you and done like some measurements and stuff. So I thought, I think I might be able to do this. So there's nobody in Millworks. So they're like, does anybody know how to do anything in Millworks? You know how they're like, you know how it was there.
Yeah.
And finally, I was like, I think I might be able to do it. And I forget who it was. It wasn't one of the managers. I think it was another department head who was like, can you do this? Because I don't know how to do it. So I went back there and I spent all this time with this couple and I special ordered this store. And they were like, you're sure this is going to come by such and such date?
Oh,
I
I
said,
can feel the pain of like, no.
I'm not sure, but it says that it should be here. So there is a good chance, right? Like I remember saying that to him. I said, I can't tell you for sure, but and she was like, okay, and it will be in such and such design, right? I can handle this. She, in fact, could not handle it exactly. Confession time, Sheldon says. Um, so I get done doing this whole order, input it. I go to the desk. I actually feel so good about myself, right? Like I am like, I did that. Okay. Like I'm not just a service desk, you know, gal. I can do other things. And literally the next day you're in Millworks and you call up to my desk and you're like, did you create this order for this door? And I said, yes. I don't know what I had done, but somehow I had ordered it. I think I'd ordered multiples. I think I had somehow charged them extra. Like everything was wrong on it. You're like, this dimension isn't going to work for what they like. Cause I guess they had already had it measured or they knew the dimensions. And you're like, this isn't even the right dimensions, like for an exterior door or whatnot. Anyway, you're just like very nicely, like, if you don't know what you're doing, please don't do it.
Sounds like something Rob would say.
I was like, I'm so sorry, Rob. They're like, don't hate me, please.
Well, again, if it's someone I know and I like, and I'm like, all right, I get it. When someone's trying to do a thing, but I'm like, I would always tell people it's better to be honest with the customer and say, this is a custom thing and there's so many layers to it that it's so easy to screw it up. I'd rather tell you the truth and say, you better come back when there's someone here who knows how to do this so we don't screw it up and we find out only when it shows up that it's completely wrong and we have to start over, you
Yeah.
know. And I've always felt that that was the best policy for customers to be honest. Like, I'm sorry, the truth is this sucks and it's not your fault, but there's no one here who knows how to do this right. And I'd rather be honest with you because some people, like a manager, should be like, look, the reality is there's no one here that knows how to do this. And, I'll take your information, I'll give you $100 off, but we want to wait for the specialist to not screw this up.
Yeah. And I feel like we should have done that. Like looking back, it was felt like the obvious choice, but
And most customers respond to the honesty. They're like, all right, it's not your fault that there's no one here. Life happens, situations happen, but
sure.
they seem to respond to honesty, even if it's frustrating, rather than, oh, sure, we'll make it work. No problem. This is simple. A door is a door. Well, it's not.
It's actually not that way. No, it's true. I just obviously did not handle it the best way.
It's not your fault. You were asked and you gave it a shot. You're like, I think so. But, oh, well,
I mean, I did volunteer it. Like, I think I can do it because I've been learning some of this stuff. I just got it so wrong. I could just hear it in your voice, the frustration. You were very nice, but I could hear it. You were very frustrated. And I was like, whoops.
I love that part where Rob like, all right, you were mad, but you didn't unload.
You didn't. You were nice to me. Even though I could tell you wanted to be like, why the hell did you do
Are you a fucking
this? I'm trying not to be mad right now. Tales of home improvement. A door is a door and a house is a and a horse
right?
is a horse, of course.
Right.
That was my policy, apparently.
Well, I have people come in and they're like, "Hey, I need a door for my house or a window." I'm like, "Would you have any idea size?" Like, it's just a standard, it's just a standard house. It's just a regular. I'm like, there's no such thing. Like,
There's no such thing.
oh, no such thing as all windows in every house ever built ever in the history of all time are all the same. Now, if it's a newer house, if it's like brand new, within that brand new to me would be like within the last 10, 15 years, then the chances of it are probably this. But
Yeah, even in my house that was just built, my windows are not standard at all.
well, there's like your living room window's one size, and then your bathroom window's another size. Like, yeah, it's just a standard bathroom window. I'm like, I've seen windows that are 2 foot by 2 foot, and I've seen them 4 by 4. Like, what is it? Like, I don't know. Like, I know you don't know.
Well, if
Why?
you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Yeah, I'd tell them like I'm not gonna just order this thing for you because it doesn't fit. You're gonna be pissed. You're gonna return it. You're gonna be like, why didn't the fucking Home Depot guy know what size my windows were? That's why we offer measurement services.
And then we try not to have the service desk gal order your door for you afterwards. Doesn't always work. Sometimes she still gets back there.
He has the best of intentions.
She really did.
Asking, is that figurine on the right based on the Green Man folklore?
I don't know what the Green Man folklore is. Tell us.
You're like, so I'm guessing obviously not.
This is I even forget what it's called. I just call it an end, but that's not really what it is. Um from it's from Hero Quest. I think it's called Jaws of the Lion, the expansion. And I've never played this one yet. So I don't know what his deal is necessarily. I'm just painting him for now.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I had to check a text message real quick, and sometimes it might shut the whole thing off. So we'll see if other people can still hear me.
You had to check a text message, huh?
It's my new guy in my department at work. He's a really good kid. It's a young kid, and uh, but he's kind of new. And I told him like you can message me anytime, and if I can, I will respond. It's okay. I don't have a people like I don't want to bug you when you're at home. I'm like it's not a bug if like I can answer a question for you from one text and it solves a big problem on your end. All I have to do is like just type click, click. No, no, that's all it is. I do not mind at all.
Sure.
But I have to be able to be in a position where I can respond. And sometimes I might be on the toilet taking a shit. Well, to be fair, I'll probably have my phone in my hand. I can respond anyway there, but you know what I mean. I could be
Too much information, Rob.
whatever. You're like,
I'm just kidding. Um, when you said it's my new guy, my first instinct was your new man, like you're dating him.
right. Yeah, it's my new boy.
And I was like,
Hello?
tell me about this juicy tidbit of information that I have not heard.
When did you suddenly switch teams? And how's that going?
And tell me about the person that got you there because
Because that probably took a lot.
you're drawing naked ladies all the time. So,
I'm so confused. Thing it looks like a mix between Cthulhu and Swamp Thing.
yeah, I could see that. That actually checks out. Definitely checks out. Definitely the biggest thing with these painting these miniatures is learning how to thin my paint enough, which interesting enough, a lot of people use ink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they use ink instead to paint these, like colored ink. There's actually this really cool, really cool neon ink people use, and it is, and then they have also like the kind that, and maybe it's the same stuff that put a black light over it. It's seriously, they can make some of these miniatures will look like their like chest is opened up and there's a heart inside, and and they'll make it look like it's glowing from the inside of their rib cage. It's stuff like that. It's super cool.
Wow.
There's Ginger Bear, yo.
What up, Ginger?
It looks good, Jessica. Thank you, Sheldon. I believe that Green Man is a pagan forest spirit, so I guess European swamp thing. Fair enough. Everybody's so smart in these chats. I'm over here like, I don't know. He just came in my game.
They're saying my voice is worse when I raise my voice, so by all means, don't scream.
It's fair.
You say so.
Rob just starts getting the screamo going.
Sheldon likes that face in the second panel. Thanks. That was kind of like the fun shot of the page, and so I started there, and then I got through it real quick. So outside of filling in the black, so now I'm down to drawing shiny metal tits. So that's where we're at
Oh,
now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Warhor.
I have no words.
That's her name. That's her superhero name.
That's her name. You say it like it didn't have any other like I'm the one being ridiculous.
Yes, you are.
That's her name. If it was anything, it's not like I tried to make it that way. That's just what they call her.
What it is. Yeah, you need to get off your high horse over there.
Whoops, I said this. I was telling my husband about Spread Eagle, and he's like, "That's hilarious."
Right. See? Pull out there the audience for this shit.
Mm-hmm. Clearly,
Almost ideas. I'm like, that's why I'm doing this.
clearly.
Roland's cold, hard, and forever perky. That's true. That should be her like tagline,
I was about to say, like, he should write the taglines for like the front of these hero stories.
right? This issue, we get the origin of Warhor. Cold, hard, always perky.
Wow. Oh boy. Really want to make this nose more. And I'm just gonna mess it up, but we're gonna try.
Is that one the same one you were painting last time we did this, or like it's the same figure?
Yeah, I have 3 of them. So there's this one that isn't he's getting close to done, but I did him in more like, like autumn leaf type. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not the greatest, but I worked on him a little bit tonight. And then I decided to go with the green leaves. I actually like this one a lot better, but I'm learning. It's definitely a skill. It's harder than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Well, at least you're willing to try and learn a new skill. Some of us out here are like, no, I ain't gonna try painting ever.
I wonder who that could be.
I wonder who we could be talking about, Rob.
Who would be insanely good at it if he did learn it. But he's like, nah, I think I'll just stick to what I'm good at.
I was raised to be like, if I'm no good at a thing, I shouldn't bother to try.
But you don't even know that you would be no good at painting.
Right.
In fact, I think the opposite. I think you would be super good at it. Hmm?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. He's like, I'm not even responding to that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll discover it on my deathbed. I'll be like, oh my God, painting's where it's at. And I die.
Why would you say that? Oh my gosh.
He did
That's,
one masterpiece the day before he died. If only he fucking knew, he could have been rich his entire life.
that would be something that would happen to you. Your
Right.
talent. Although I think you might be rich anyways.
Nice.
Oh, I cannot get this right. Oh, I'm getting angry.
Roland says, in quotes, you'll never know if you never go. You'll never shine if you don't go.
There you go. Pulling that one out from the 90s just to remind you.
Gamification says, day 26 of requesting Rob to watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, hell yeah.
Suddenly you got Jessica's attention big time. She said, oh, yeah, let's have that story.
I have not started the new season, but I know where it's going, and that's part of the problem. It's out. I think it's only in Japanese. It's not dubbed yet, but I'd still watch it. I usually watch with my kids, but I just because you actually just put a Gojo canvas up in my son's room today. Ironically, you should watch it.
Aren't you all just a bunch of nerds?
You won't even watch Stranger Things.
You're right.
Where is Gayton?
Right. He'll back me up.
Gayton, where are you?
Summon him like a monster from the upside down or whatever the hell it's
Just
called.
gonna private message him really, really fast and be like, get on.
Hey, asshole. We're over here shitting on Rob and his non-stranger thing watching ass. He's like, oh, say no more.
He's like, I'm getting on right now.
Right there. I got you.
Don't you worry. He will forever make sure to remind you.
I watched enough reviews of it. I feel like I've seen it. Now I know that's not the case. I understand there's all
Mm,
this
mm,
like
wrong.
I got
Wrong.
uh like caring. But I say all right, I say I don't care anymore, which implied I cared at one time.
You son of a bitch.
You son.
Oh, this is the worst.
Damien says, I bet Rob has done, quote, strange things back in the day.
Yeah, not even back in the day. He's still doing strange things. You're not wrong.
True. I don't have to sit here and take this abuse. Or do I? Maybe I do.
Maybe you like it a little bit, actually.
Kind of. Like, abuse me.
Please.
Back my ass and call me a bitch.
Yeah. Abuse me harder.
You're like, yeah.
I knew it.
I know. That was it. I did learn a trick from Chuck. We were talking the other day and about how, because I've got this bottle of ink, and sometimes it kind of, when it sits around for a while, it gets kind of thicker and chunkier. And I don't know, sometimes I drop a little bit of water into it to kind of help reliquify it. He was saying window cleaner with ammonia specifically. You just put a little bit of that in there and it'll like get it back to full strength. I'm like, what? Really?
Interesting.
Great tip that I've never tried or heard of. So I actually I gotta go find my little bottle of window cleaner and see if it actually is the stuff I would need to use.
That's kind of cool.
I should have known to ask, like, the professional artist who's done it forever. If only I had access to one of those.
Mr. D-Man says, Roland, I don't listen to Smash Mouth. I'm from the hood. I don't know why that's so funny to me. That's hilarious. Yeah, Roland.
Smash Mouth ain't gangster.
Yeah, it ain't for the hood. Ain't for the hood rats.
Calling people hood rats.
I don't know. We used to. Is that not okay anymore? You can't call people hood rats anymore.
I don't think I've ever done that. Not to a person's face, anyway.
Mhm. I said it's not for the hood rats. That's all I said. I didn't necessarily just say or say that Mr. D-Man is a hood rat.
Get yourself out of that hole.
We used to always say to each other, my roommates and I, we're gonna go do some hood rat shit all the time. That was what we always said.
What exactly constitutes hood rat shit?
I don't know, going to Costco. We just said it all the time.
Going to Costco. That was that was like
We
the
never actually did any hood rat shit. We just talked about it like we would just make those comments.
yeah, like we're going to Walmart and we got to get some paper towels and
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
got to get some shit for dinner, macaroni and cheese and shit. So do it.
Going to IKEA, buying furniture for the place. Hood rat shit.
There it is. I'm gonna start using that.
There. You're welcome.
You're welcome. It's all yours, buddy. It's all yours.
Jamie says, Mr. D Man, hey now, buddy, you're a rock star. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I keep shaking this.
Well, I heard someone yelling in the background over there.
I think my husband's playing video games.
Oh, ah,
I've just come so accustomed to it.
right.
sometimes we have company over. If he's playing, not like we're having company over, but like people are just here. I'm talking to him just in his office playing who knows what anymore. Um, it's just like, oh, I don't know, like going off, swearing, talking about people's mothers.
You
And
have
I'm
a
like,
nice, respectful conversation with one of your friends, and from the other room, you hear him yelling like, "You're smoking deep fried dick if you think I give a chicken fried fuck."
yup.
You're like, wait,
Yeah. And the amount of time they'll just be like talking about, getting their asses plundered and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, please stop. I have people over.
we're having some decent people over.
Yeah. This is not right. Yeah, he's definitely playing.
Steve Urkel says this is a very creative and inspiring live stream. Well, that's
Wow. Thanks. That's kind. Rob is very creative and inspiring.
fun. I don't know about that.
You are. Don't be modest.
You guys get a lot of snow out where you're living this season? I think we talked about this last time, how we didn't get any out here, like almost at all.
I thought you were making fun of me. Yes, we had like 2 feet of snow for the last
Uh,
4 weeks. My kids couldn't go to school for multiple weeks.
really?
It was at least a week and a half. Felt like it was a long time.
It's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, it was wild. Everybody was selling out of like generators and stuff because people thought we were gonna lose power, kind of like Texas and Tennessee did, and all that. But luckily, at least where I'm at in the state, that did not end up being the case. Luckily. Hmm.
Roland says more creative than Liefeld. I mean,
Boom.
boom.
No lies detected.
Gamification says, "Am I going to do a Mark Miller comic review soon?" I just did. Um, the first issue of Old Man Logan not too long ago.
Don't get huffy. He's just asking.
Hey, no one asked you.
Well, I know. I just heard you getting huffy.
Like I could hear the huffiness.
I didn't need you to ask me.
Like I'm part of this live stream, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh, I feel like I got real sloppy in this one part, but I really don't want to try to fix it because I think I'll just make it worse. And I'm just going to be angry with myself.
I hate it when you fuck something up, but you know if you try and fix it, you'll just fuck it up even worse. You're
That is exactly how I feel.
like, what do I do?
It's actually exactly how I feel. I'm like, I just think I will just screw this up more.
Gotta get some paint thinner and just give your little figure a bath and just strip all that paint right off it. Start over.
Oh, I'm not that dedicated.
You're like, come on, I ain't doing this shit.
I think I would just be like, well, I'm gonna just chalk this one up to I don't know what I'm doing.
If somebody doesn't like it, can
Yeah.
shove it up their porn shoot.
I mean, if anybody has any tips and anybody paints miniatures, I'd also take their advice. I watch these people paint on like Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, what? How? How? A lot of them aren't even artists like prior to, I've noticed. They'll just get into it because they want to make their own figures. It's kind of crazy, which I find super interesting.
Roland says, "Sunken cost fallacy. I've already screwed up this much. I might as well make it worse."
That's true. It's not the worst logical idea. I might jump off here in a few minutes. I'm realizing it's getting close to 9 o'clock my time.
I say it's almost 9 o'clock where you're at, isn't it?
And I have to put my children in bed.
Uh, stretch.
Hmm?
Good stretch of time to be do
Yeah.
pleasure. Feeling better, not headaches and puking and shit like you. Because, come on.
Yes, me too. I was gonna say if you're up for it, we can do it Thursday if you don't have any plans. I don't have any plans, so
I don't ever have any fucking plans. I get off work, I come home, and it's like, well, once I sit down and probably doze off for a bit and recuperate, it's like right to here. So I'm all in.
it's cool though. You've got like at least you've got your I don't know. I feel like your channel takes up a lot of time and you do when you say I don't have any plans, like you do upload a lot of videos. So it's not like
Yeah.
you do have stuff going on.
Well, it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, I've got like a hot date and I'm gonna go do shit with people and have a social life and all kinds of neat stuff like that. It's like, nope, I'm at home and I'm doing doing art stuff. And honestly, most of the time, that's what I'd rather be doing. But you know, I'm just right.
Yeah. Wipe it's Roland said, here's a tip. Use your thumbs to wipe brushes. What what do you mean exactly? Just like before you paint? That's an advanced professional technique there. See, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like use my skin all the time for my hands all the time for doing like getting rid of extra water and stuff, but
Right.
what exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Share your knowledge.
Blame yourself.
Roland the Wise.
You've
Oh,
got some splaining to do.
what's up, kid? Oh, you're on live. Yeah. Come say hi.
Come say hi,
You can come say hi. This is my son, Lucas.
Lucas.
Hi.
That's what my boys would do.
Oh, to save time. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. See, I'm learning things. I'm learning things. Yeah, I can see where I messed up. And I'm like, this detail is driving me nuts. Um, Jess, you should make the brown one the leader because he's the older one. Oh, yeah, I could. I've also got this one I haven't finished. I haven't done much with. So there's him. I don't know. I kind of want to put flowers on him for some reason, but he doesn't have flowers already on him. Maybe I'll make him spring. This one's summer. This other one is fall. You mean like use these when I'm holding? Okay, so this is actually something I do struggle with. Oh, stop falling down. Is when I'm trying to do this, like you're talking about like using my little finger to hold on to, like place it up against this holder. Is that what you're talking about? Because I do not rest against anything and I feel like I need to. And I've kind of had that feeling to do it. This spring one pretty like the one pinup from from the swamp thing. Oh my goodness. Yes, okay, that's what yeah, that's a good idea because I notice that I'm shaking a lot. And I have the idea that I'm like, "Oh, you need to put your pinky against it to rest." But I keep resting against the actual thing. I wonder if I could just rest against the stand here, like yeah, that would work. I don't know what the lore is. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I haven't played this game yet. They just came in a set, so honestly, Roland probably knows. I don't know what the lore is for these guys, truthfully. I should. If I'm doing all this, I should know, but I don't. I'm the worst.
You're at the beginning of the journey.
Yes, exactly. I'll have to check the pinup out, and then maybe I will try to make this one similar. The spring one, pretty like the one pinup from Saga of the Swamp Thing. All right, good ideas. Yeah, see, my husband remembered it from when he was a kid, and his dad paints miniatures, and his dad sent me a lot of really good stuff. He's really, really good at it, and but I just don't. I haven't played that much, so I do not know. I am still learning it all, and of course, Rob's stuff looks great. Speaking of artists, Mitchell's returning my pins that he took
Oh,
to draw. You can say hi too. Hi.
what's up?
He's been really into art lately.
Hell yeah.
So he will take my stuff and go into his room and just he'll draw for hours sometimes.
All I want from my own kids are those little shits.
Don't call them that. They
They
are perfect angels.
are mostly perfect angels.
If angel food cake were human beings, they would be your children.
That's fair. Now, I had to get one of them to try some angel food cake. And my older boy, he loves chocolate cake. I'm like, here, you should try this. He's like, like
He didn't like it? That's
he
crazy.
won't even try it. Like, I'm not gonna force him, at least not yet. I was like, all right, you don't have to. That's fine. You're not my son, but whatever.
You're not my son. I don't know who you are. I disown you. But, anyways, that's fine. Oh boy. Well, I am going to let you go here. Appreciate the chat. It was super fun.
Oh,
Thanks everyone for the tips and tricks. I will try to use these while I'm learning here.
I'm gonna quiz you next time. Like, did you do the thing?
I mean, next time you see me, this will be the next time that I do these things. Thursday will be the next time I even do anything. So let's be real. Um anyway, all right. Well, I will talk to you later.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye. Good night.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining.